Good evening, everybody. My name is Stan the Man, and this is Real Talk. Today, we're gonna mention a Black History fact for each day of February. Stay tuned. Today, we're gonna talk about a Black History fact for each day of this month, February. Okay. Starting out, number one. Black History Month began as Negro History Week in 1926. In 1926, the Association for the Study of Negro Life and History, now called the Association for the Study of African American Life and History, organized the first National Negro History Week. About 40 years later, in the same in late 1960s, the holiday had developed into Black History Month, which was observed on many college campuses as per history. Day number two. The first federally recognized Black History Month was observed in 1976. Number three. Black History Month is in February for a reason. According to ASALH, the organization founder Dr. Carter G. Woodson chose to hold the first Negro History Week during the second week of February because that's when both Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass' birthdays were born. Or they had their birthdays in the same month, in this month. 4. Black History Month has a theme every year. Here's the theme. Here's the 2023 theme. Every year since 1928, Black History Month and Negro History Week have had themes. The 2023 theme is Black Resistance. I didn't know that. Every year has a theme. I want to look it up and see what it was for last year. 5. You can attend the 2022 Black History Month virtual festival. Yeah. 6. Rosa Parks did not give up her seat. Rosa Parks did not give up her bus seat because she was tired. Rosa Parks is known for breaking Montgomery, Alabama segregation laws by refusing to concede her bus seat to a white man, for which she was arrested. Some reports of the famous incident claim that Parks only did this because she was tired. But Parks herself clarified, the only tired I was tired of giving in. I mean, she was tired. She was tired. She was fed up with the racism. You know, they paid the same fare as their white counterparts. but it was treated totally different. Why should I have to give up my seat to you just because of the color of my skin? As per the Smithsonian, Parks was a legendary civil rights activist, and it's inaccurate to reduce her active resistance to just being tired, which simply wasn't true. She was tired, all right. She was tired of being mistreated. 7. Claudette Colvin did the same thing as Rosa Parks, but only she did it 9 months earlier. Claudette Colvin speaks on stage during the 2020 Immigrants Ambition Summit by Tory Burch, the Tory Burch Foundation. 9 months before Parks took a stand at a Montgomery bus, 15-year-old Claudette Colvin did the same thing in the same city, and she was arrested for it too. According to the NPR, Colvin was the first Black person to really challenge the law. I couldn't imagine living back in those days. I mean, we got it bad now, but we got it bad now. Just imagine how much worse it was back then. I mean, we have cameras. We can basically see what's everything going on, and and I wonder how many people were killed that was never brought to justice. You know what I'm trying to say. How many people committed murder to Black people that were never that never came to justice? Number 8, Martin Luther King Jr. fought for environmental justice. He was not only fighting, for same wages, he was fighting for the environment. I mean, he was a man beyond his years. 9, Martin Luther King Jr. had a secretary, Ma Ballou. For several years, the late Ma Ballou served as a loyal secretary to Martin Luther King Jr. in Montgomery and later in Atlanta. For her job, she managed King's schedule, responded to letters for him, coordinated carpools during the bus boycott, and traveled with King and his family. Well, she was, I guess she did her job. She did it well. Number 10, Ma Ballou risked her life to protect Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. According to the Chicago Tribune, due to her job, Ma Ballou was once number 21 on a list of persons and churches most vulnerable to violent attacks, compiled by the Montgomery Improvement Association. In her 2015 interview with the Tribune, she expressed that she was aware of the risk of her job and had even seen the KKK watching her through her office window. But she didn't worry too much, as she was a self-identified daredevil. Number 11, Ruby Bridges, known for desegregating schools in the South, is only in her 60s today. So that was the little girl let me let me do something real quick, everybody. There she is. There's Ruby. Okay. So the little girl, you know, carrying her books to school is she's in her 60s today. Hmm. Ruby Bridges speaks on stage at Glamour in 2017 Women's of the Year award at King's Theater in November. Uh, on November 13th, 2017, in Brooklyn, New York. Number 12, Madam C.J. Walker was the first African American woman to become a self-made millionaire. We all know her story. 13, Harriet Tubman rescued over 70 enslaved people, including her family. She was a busy woman. May God bless her soul. Maya Angelou, 14. Maya Angelou is the first black woman to appear on the quarter. 15. Ella Fitzgerald was the first black Grammy winner, the first black person to win a Grammy. In 1958, singer Ella Fitzgerald took home 2 Grammys, making her the first black musical artist to win the coveted prize. She won one for Best Jazz Performance on Ella Fitzgerald Sings the Duke Ellington Songbook, and the Best Female Pop Vocal Performance for Ella Fitzgerald Sings in Irving Berlin's Songbook. Number 16, Stevie Wonder was the first black musician to take home the Grammy for Album of the Year. Let me see. That was in 1973. I want to see what. Oh, that was his Inner Visions album. That album was a blockbuster. I bought that album when it first came out, and I still have it. Every song on that album, to me, is a hit. Inner Visions. 17. Kamala Harris became the first black vice president of the United States of America. 18. Juneteenth was only federally recognized in 2021. 19. Jackie Robinson was the first black player for the Major Leagues Baseball, for the Major Leagues Baseball. She's the first black baseball player in the Major Leagues. Number 20. Many thought Satchel Paige would be the would be the MLB's first black baseball player. Satchel Paige was a beast. At the time, many thought Negro Leagues baseball player and pitcher Satchel Paige would be the one to integrate the MLB. About a year after Robinson joined the Dodgers, Satchel Paige joined the Cleveland Indians, helping to further integrate the Major League Baseball. Satchel was a beast, everybody. 21. Frederick Douglass was the most photographed American in the 1800s. 22. George Washington Carver did not actually invent peanut butter. Oh no? During George Washington Carver's lifetime, he invented and discovered more than 300 ways to use peanuts. However, contrary to what many people think, Carver did not actually invent peanut butter, according to the National Peanut Board. Well, I don't know how true that could be. It seems like to me that would be one of the most simplest things to make out of peanuts. Number 23, the NAACP was founded in 1909. In 1909, several dozen activists of various races came together in New York City to form the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, known as the NAACP, responds to violence against Black people across the U.S. Some of the African Americans founding members were W.E.B. Du Bois, Mary Church Terrell, and Ida B. Wells Burnett. Number 24, Hattie McDaniels made history as the first Black Oscar winner. If you didn't know, she was the maid, or the heavyset woman that played in the epic film Gone with the Wind. Number 25, Beyonce set a major Grammy record in 2021. I think she said it again in 2023. At the 2021 Grammy Awards, Beyonce won her 28th Grammy. Wow, 28 Grammys, meaning that she had won the most Grammys of any singer in history. So George Solti surpassed her record in 2022. As of 2023, she still holds the record for winning the most Grammys of any woman in history. That's right. You go, girl. 26. Langston Hughes led the Harlem Renaissance with his poetry. 27. Oprah Winfrey became the first Black woman billionaire. In 2003, after decades of hard work in the entertainment industry, Oprah Winfrey was crowned the first Black woman to become a self-made billionaire, as per Business Insider. 28. Ketanji Brown Jackson became the first Black woman to serve on the Supreme Court, the United States Supreme Court. That's just a small sample of what we as a people are capable of doing. You know what I mean? Black history. And some people don't want to have critical race theory taught. critical race theory is it's American history, because we were here before the Europeans were here. Africans were, you know, and along with the ones that they brung over on the boats. So CRT is just American history. It's a dirty side of American history, a side that that is viewed as a stain on America, but it has to be taught. You know what they say: if you don't know where you came from, you don't know where you're going. Or if um, don't learn your history, you're doomed to repeat it. And I believe that's true. That's a true fact. You know, Black history. I'm gonna do it again tomorrow, everybody. My name is Stan the Man. This has been Real Talk. I say, dream beyond your reality, and we'll all get there together. Peace.